Remember when Miami Vice ripped off Manhunter? Or did Manhunter rip off Miami Vice? If you've watched Squabblebox long enough, you know that we love the Michael Mann produced Miami Vice, and with Mann's quintessential serial killer thriller returning to cinemas, we thought we'd take a look at Shadow in the Dark, the Vice episode with more than a few things in common.
If I really didn't need you to come back, I wouldn't ask. This guy's on a lunar cycle. I have 3 weeks and a few days until the next full moon. We have a better chance to get him fast if you help.
In Manhunter, we follow William Petersen as the tortured FBI profiler Will Graham, a man who is almost indistinguishable from the killer he's chasing.
I don't think he's a drifter, acting upon victims of opportunity. Skillful entry indicates premeditation and planning. To understand his motive, you have to know his illusions, his dreams.
As he seeks counsel with imprisoned murderer Hannibal Lecktor, the outcast Graham is pushed to his psychological limits.
So, how does this guy compare with Lecktor, huh? What does he do to him? How's he doing? How's he doing, Will?
Keep the fuck away from me.
Will. Will!
In Shadow in the Dark, which aired on Halloween night in 1986, just weeks after Manhunter debuted, Crockett, Tubbs, and the OCB are tasked with finding the Shadow, a cat burglar breaking into people's homes and being, well, a bit weird.
You know the case?
Yeah, vaguely. The guy's a cat.
I guess you could say that. But I personally don't know any cat burglars who specialize in trousers, pants.
Pants.
No necklaces, no wristwatches, no hoops. Just pants.
This is all relayed to us in a Michael Mann standard, the montage. The pre-title sequence is a wordless and spine-tingling delight set to Jan Hammer's synth score.
What's this guy look like?
Nobody's seen him.
You mean to tell me he never wakes anyone up?
Not yet. That's the whole point.
What's the whole point?
What's gonna happen when he does wake someone up?
Entry, zilch. Description, zilch. This guy's like Casper the Ghost. The only thing we know for sure is he likes men's pants, eats raw meat, and works houses in the Northeast grid. And he'll do it again.
No particular night, so he probably doesn't have a night job.
Worried that the Prowler's crimes will get more stabby, Castillo assigns the dynamic duo to robbery-homicide to help Lieutenant Ray Gilmore, a burnt-out cop whose pursuit of the Shadow has literally sent him insane. Much like Hannibal, Crockett will later visit a confined Gilmore for advice.
I believe in police intuition. I also believe in fatigue. You've pushed it hard. Go home, get some rest.
Didn't you hear what I said? He's coming out tonight.
Written by Chuck Adamson and directed by Christopher Crowe, Shadow in the Dark comes at the tail end of Miami Vice's popularity, while Mann stepped down as the day-to-day showrunner at the climax of Season 2, handing over the reins to Dick Wolf. Much of the first half of Season 3 still comes with that Mann scent, and Shadow in the Dark is proof of that.
Orders came from downtown. No more.
He's still out there.
It's over.
Over the course of the episode, Crockett goes from fascinated to obsessed, becoming increasingly erratic and freaking out everyone around him. Even his stalwart partner Tubbs is left to assume his buddy has gone crackers.
You think I'm losing it, don't you?
Like anyone can go a little crazy if they haven't had sleep in weeks.
There's even a brilliantly out-of-left-field nightmare sequence that adds to the Halloween vibes. Don Johnson clearly enjoyed the challenge,
Who is it?
charting Sonny's speedy descent into madness about as convincingly as anyone else could. In the climax, when Crockett is just shy of beating the Shadow to death, we're unsure if his claim of being a cop is to convince the audience or himself.
I'm a cop. I'm a cop.
Along with the awesome photography and synthy jams, you can say Miami Vice is all over Manhunter, with Mann even using the same credits font. Cast members Dennis Farina, Kim Greist, and Bill Smitrovich were all in Vice at some point. Even Switek himself, Michael Talbot, appears in the director's cut. 40 years later, you can see that Mann truly had his finger on the procedural pulse. There's so much in both Manhunter and Miami Vice that would influence the last 4 decades of film and TV crime. The man is a titan, and he can release as many cuts as he likes.